What can Chefsheet do for you? A successful company like Apple or Google may make about 20 cents for every dollar in sales. A successful retailer like The Gap may make over 40 cents for every dollar in sales. Large successful restaurant companies such as Darden's or the Cheesecake Factory will make about 5 cents for every dollar sold. Restaurants are what is known as a low-margin business. Why is this? First, restaurants are a social experience, which requires a nice location, a nice facility, and lots of people to serve guests and make them feel special. Restaurants generally have high rents and high labor costs as compared to other retailers. Next, the restaurant business is very competitive. In San Francisco, for example, there are 40 restaurants for every 10,000 homes, which means about one restaurant for every 150 people. Most communities in the U.S. and Canada have enough restaurants. Guests can choose where they'd like to dine without a lot of limitations. Guests select restaurants in no small part based on price, and guests will often order more or less depending on the cost of a restaurant. Food and drink are commodities, with prices that change due to demand, weather, changes in global trends, and even the value of your country's currency relative to other countries. The prices you pay for the goods you sell can vary a lot. National beef prices increased by about 25% in 2011, for example. Some citrus fruit prices can increase by more than 100% during the peak price months of the year. So, restaurants have a low profit margin, a lot of competition, high labor costs, and volatile pricing for all the goods they must buy. What can you do to control your cost of goods and maintain and grow your profit? When you learn from your bookkeeper that your cost of goods have increased, do you know why this is and what to do about it? Your COGS can be the difference between profit and loss, between growth and maintenance. Have your COGS increased due to changes in the market, changes in what your guests are ordering, or maybe more training is required in the kitchen? How do you know? You could wait until next month, see if your COGS have decreased. Inaction can turn this into this, or even this. You could raise your prices, but if your cost did not increase due to market conditions, you may end up being the most expensive restaurant on the block. You could shrink portion sizes and receive praise and accolades from your guests. High cost of goods can at best take resources away from better uses, and at worst can seriously damage and affect your restaurant. The first step in controlling high cost of goods is to understand why your costs are what they are. Using Chefsheet, you can learn why your costs are what they are and what you can do to reduce them and make more money. This is what Chefsheet can do for you.